SLK. I'm about to do a spark plug change on a Mercedes 230. So to do that, first thing I'm going to do is remove this top cover. So we need a 5mm hex tool. There's 3 bolts on here that we're going to remove. I'm going to just release them a tiny bit at a time. So release that one a fraction. Just work my way around to remove those. And that top plate just lifts straight off. Assuming you have it undone enough. There we go. And it comes off like that. So 3 5mm hex nuts take that off. So once you have it removed, you can see we've got 2 plugs here and 2 coils here as well. So we're just going to remove the actual plugs and the coils next. Now the coils themselves are held on by some E10 Torx, which I'll take off in a second, and these plugs covers should just actually pull straight off. So we'll do that next. Okay, so I'll start by removing these plug caps off the coils. Next thing I do is remove these coils. So I've got the E10 Torx bit on there. I may as well lift this out of the way a fraction to get access to it. To remove one of the assemblies, and I'll do the same with the other one. The other inner spark plugs are just slightly easier, they just pull straight up as well. So I'll remove this one. Keep in mind, of course, where they're going, so I'll lay this out so I don't mess up going back. I'll remove the other coil and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so that's what it looks like with everything removed. The plugs are still in there. One thing I haven't shown, which I'm about to do, is I'm going to get the vacuum cleaner and actually just try and vacuum as much of any loose dirt or particles out as I can, because the last thing we really want is anything to fall into the actual inside the engine. So there's just a little bit of dust around there, so I'll vacuum that first, then I'll get onto the stage of trying to remove those plugs. Okay, so now to remove the plugs. And lift it out, and out it comes. And that's pretty much all there is to it, so I'll repeat that for the next 3 spark plugs, put the new ones in, and see how we go. Okay, so we've got the 4 new spark plugs in, and now I'm just going to put everything back in the reverse order. So the first one I'm going to put back on, it's going to be this one here, this coil. So this end of the spark plug actually goes inside that, so let's wiggle this down. We've got a nice firm seating. So the bolts run on either diagonal, and there's this little rubber grommet here that actually holds the cabling in place. So let's just start it first. Just putting in prongs. So next I'll go with the second of the coils, which goes in the third cylinder here. And there's this little piece of sort of conduit, I guess, that sits on the side there protecting the cable from the coil. 2 bolts for that. Same again, even loosen to start with. So really, to recap, all you really need to do is to change your own spark plugs. Is buy 4 new spark plugs, buy yourself a female E10 torque bit, and a ratchet set that comes with a spanner plug, a spark plug adapter, and a 5mm hex screw to actually take the red top off this unit. So just tighten those. So I'll start by putting the actual cables in first. Get those seated down, they can clip in there. Clipped in. Reattach the end here. Of course, you should check all your cables and all your joints as you're restoring. Make sure there's nothing cracked, dirty, or otherwise damaged. This unit sits down in here. Let's push it in there. And that is done, so we'll restore the red cover, and 3 hex screws later and we can fire it up. Okay, so we can replace the nice clean red lid here. Get it all seated in place. Make sure we get everything down. Correctly. Screws back in. And just basically getting loose and tighten up each of the ones first, and we'll work our way around, tighten up like you tighten up a car wheel. All that's left now, start it up and see if it works.